Hi there, Sandra here. Today I'm going to show you a couple of cards using some bits and pieces that I had in my stash and showing you how they can be used even when you think perhaps they're not really that useful. So the first thing I have is a standard A6 card base, just white card. I have a piece of paper here because I want to keep a surface clean. And I have this piece. Now I did this ages ago and I think I did a video on it. It's photographic paper and I did some inking on it by putting colours in a bath of water and then dipping and picking it up. But on top of that, in this particular case, I put a plastic doily and then I spread some of this acrylic mousse through it. Now this I got from Aldi a while ago. They sell them in packs of, I think it's 3 or 4 of them, something like that. But it's an acrylic mousse, it's basically a texture mousse. So when it dried, it gave this really neat texture and it just sort of looks vaguely distressed but interesting, and I liked it, but I didn't really know what on earth I was going to do with it. But today I have an idea. So first thing I'm going to do is to put that to one side and take my card. I want to colour the edges of it. So I'm going to put a large piece of paper on my work surface and I've got the small piece of paper inside, and that's so that my card inside doesn't get any ink on it. Keeps it nice and clean. So I have, what colour have I got? Lilac Posies. And I'm going to use one of these brushes just to give the edges of this a really good touch of colour. If you don't want to do it this kind of way, you can use alcohol markers, things like that to do it. But that's quick and it's easy, and I'm happy to do it that way. So you can see why I put the paper down, and indeed why I put that paper down. So now that I've done that, I could put my card front on and you can see instantly that that looks a lot better, a lot more dramatic. Now if you're wondering why my border is a little narrower than it was previously, that's because I was silly and I didn't use my frames to line it up on the front. But I was able to pull it off, lined it up with that edge, and then just trimmed off the rest with my trimmer. I should know better by now than to try lining up cards without my frame set. I really should. But every now and again, I just think, oh, I should be able to do that. Big mistake. So the final touch is actually this, and this was done on my silver bullet. I just liked it and I thought I really need something to use this on. And then this one I'm going to put in the lower third, like so. I think that looks rather nice. It's unusual and it's quirky and I quite like it. It's definitely not my usual style. But I had another one of these pieces and I wanted to use them both. So the other one I made is this one. And this is actually layered up. The card base is a piece that, again, I'd made ages ago, and this one was actually embossed with hearts. You might just about be able to see it. And then I put over some glitter paste, and again, I hadn't had a chance to use it really. I didn't quite know what I was going to do with it. And I just happened to put a piece of acetate over the top. Thought, actually, that looks really rather nice. And then this piece just has the right colours to go with all that. So that's how that one came about. As I said, not my usual sort of style, but I like them anyway. Take care now. Bye-bye.